There's a picture right there, if you can see. All fired up, huh? It seems that back in 774 and 775 AD, something caused a significant spike in the atmosphere carbon-14 levels observed in tree rings from that time period. Carbon-14, 14C, is a form of carbon that is created from high-energy radiation hitting the Earth's upper atmosphere, where it converts nitrogen-14 into 14C. This is then taken up by plants through photosynthesis. Now, the 14C spike was discovered earlier this year in research being done on tree rings in Japanese cedars dating from 774 to 75. Remember when all that happened? Sure you do. I remember reading about it myself. The researchers were unable to come up with an explanation for the 14C spike. All of the possible explanations seem very unlikely. But it seems that Adrian Milati, a physicist at the University of Kansas in Lawrence and lead author of the new study, says that the Japanese team made a miscalculation in ruling out one of these possibilities: a giant solar storm. Now, according to Milati, the problem is that the previous researchers treated solar storms as if they shone like light bulbs, radiating energy uniformly in all directions, but actually they produce blobs of energetic plasma that explode outwards and unevenly. Now, adjusting for that, he says, reduces the size of the solar storm needed to produce the observed 14C spike from 1,000 times larger than anything known to only 10 to 20 times larger, meaning that a giant solar storm is suddenly back on the table as a reasonable explanation. Now, as of recent observations, from NASA's Kepler Space Telescope have shown, sun-like stars are completely capable of producing truly gargantuan super flares, like the proposed one at least every few hundred to thousand years. Wow, I didn't know that. Those super flares putting out all that stuff are proposed one at least every few hundred to few thousand years. Well, now, of course, storms this big haven't yet